This is how a narcissist uses gift-giving to dupe you. In this video, we shall delve into the perplexing nature of the narcissistic use of gift-giving as a means of duping their unsuspecting victims. While it is well established that narcissists employ a range of manipulative strategies to assert control over others, their resort to seemingly selfless acts remains an enigma. How might we comprehend the significance of these spontaneous demonstrations of affection, the offering of material possessions and financial gifts? At first glance, the actions of the narcissist may seem benevolent and altruistic, but in truth, this façade conceals their underlying selfishness. The narcissistic lack of empathy and insatiable focus on their own wants and needs betrays this incongruity. Consequently, it becomes imperative to comprehend that any display of altruism by a narcissist is a meticulously planned performance. The narcissistic might engage in acts that seem charitable, such as making substantial donations or constructing institutions that serve the greater good, with the intention of portraying themselves as virtuous beings. In reality, these machinations are but a ploy to deceive others into perceiving their motivations as selfless and philanthropic. However, behind this guise of altruism lurks a cunning individual driven by an insatiable thirst for power and control. The narcissistic manipulator is constantly on the lookout for opportunities to exploit the vulnerabilities of those closest to them. The guise of altruism assumed by the narcissist is a meticulously crafted illusion, aimed at influencing the perceptions of others and portraying themselves as virtuous individuals. This poses a formidable challenge for the victim, who is the only one privy to the narcissist's true and malevolent nature. As we shall explore in the following section, this exacerbates the victim's cognitive dissonance. We shall delve into the ways in which altruistic narcissists use gift-giving as a tool of manipulation. Your narcissistic associate may inundate you with lavish gifts, such as a car or jewelry, even in the absence of any request on your part. This ploy serves to assert their control over you. They will appear unexpectedly in your moments of need, posing as compassionate and benevolent, further reinforcing the illusion of their altruism. The narcissistic individual may extend emotional support and financial assistance during times of bereavement or following an abusive relationship, presenting themselves as paragons of kindness and generosity. However, the true intention behind these gifts is to exert power and control over you. They instill gratitude and appreciation, concealing their true motives until the moment they choose to unleash their full force. By lavishing you with gifts and advantages, they aim to win your favor and demonstrate their wealth and authority. Beware, as the moment may come when the narcissist reveals their true colors: cruel, insensitive, apathetic, and devoid of empathy. You may be taken aback and question how you were so misled. The illusion of reconciliation may tempt you, despite their attempts to manipulate your perception and undermine your confidence. But in truth, their acts of kindness and generosity were but traps designed to corner and ensnare you. Your resistance to their hold will prove futile. You are trapped. It becomes apparent that they have been exploiting your benevolence and charity all along. You are trapped, but you may not realize it immediately. After considering the matter, you come to understand that the person who you thought was your savior is actually a predator in disguise. They took advantage of your morality and kindness by pretending to be helpful. This individual sees you as a naive person who can be easily deceived by their emotionless façade. They embody evil and malevolence, carrying out their schemes with arrogance and contempt. The cognitive dissonance caused by this narcissistic attack only exacerbates your suffering. Your experience is difficult to comprehend because of the conflicting aspects of the predator's behavior, such as their aggression and apparent sympathy. If they were able to bring you comfort during a time of need, it seems they couldn't be completely evil. But another part of you may wonder how they could be so cruel and heartless. The stress of this internal conflict is taking a heavy toll on you. As you struggle to reconcile these two contradictory events, your mind becomes bogged down. By looking at the situation from different perspectives, we can gain a clearer understanding. The key is to recognize their core characteristics. They will continue to take advantage of you until you have nothing left to give, until you have the opportunity to rest and realize that it was all a ploy. They do what they do because they have learned it is the most effective way to control you. They may use your sense of duty, moral fortitude, and conscience to further their own selfish interests, given their own lack of moral ideals and conscience. No one else can benefit from this, whether it is real or distorted, to suit their needs. A recollection from my college days comes to mind as I ponder this topic. I felt bad for apologizing to my narcissistic mother, but I didn't know why. My main worry was how I would ever be able to repay her for her investment in my education. I was taken aback by her response, which was different from what I expected. She reassured me, saying, "Don't worry, my son. All parents want what's best for their kids, as any parent will tell you. This is just like borrowing money from me, like starting an interest-bearing savings account." This caught me off guard, and I couldn't understand what she meant. The person who paid for my education did so out of obligation, and now wants their money back with interest. I was shocked by this. What a ridiculous way of thinking. Looking back, I can't express how outraged I was by the situation. This is just one example of how I believe people offer help with selfish motives, instead of a genuine desire to assist others. There is a complete lack of empathy in this scenario. No one offers help, and if they can't help themselves, there's no point in trying to help anyone else. Those in need of assistance receive none. They pretend to be generous to ensure an endless supply. Our program has come to an end. I am incredibly grateful for your careful consideration and unwavering support. If you found this episode helpful, please leave a comment below. Please subscribe and help us spread the word. Until our next episode, may the healing begin.
So let's summarize today's video. Do you ever get confused when someone who is mean to you suddenly starts giving you gifts or being nice? Well, that person might be a narcissist. A narcissist is someone who only thinks about themselves and wants control over other people. Sometimes, a narcissist will pretend to be kind and generous by giving gifts or doing nice things to you, but it's all a trick. They only do it to make you feel grateful and to control you. So what should you do if someone who is mean to you starts giving you gifts all of a sudden? Well, it's important to think about why they are doing it. Are they being truly kind, or are they just trying to control you? Remember, a real friend is someone who is always there for you and is kind, even when they don't have to be. If someone is only nice to you when they want something, then they are probably not a real friend. And if you are ever feeling confused about someone's behavior, it's okay to talk to a trusted partner about it. They can help you figure things out. In conclusion, a narcissist might give you gifts to control or manipulate you, so it's important to be careful and think about their true intentions. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you are not sure what to do. I hope today's video is useful for you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications for more videos like this. Have a nice day.